We're now live on YouTube. How do I view dashboard? Does that work?
Are you trying to see the chat?
Yeah. We're now live on YouTube. How do I view dashboard?
On the right, did the screen like pop out? Like there should be an arrow on the right side of the screen.
Yep.
If you click on that, the chat shows up in there.
We're so good at this and wildly professional.
Hey.
All right, it looks like that's where the chat is, but
Yeah, just saying. Thing on top of being.
Getting all my screens arranged, man, so I can.
So
okay.
I appreciate Simply Deep said sup Matt and other guy. Like people haven't caught on that we have the same fucking name yet.
What's up, guys? All right, about to crack it off.
All right, cool. Second, this is my first time seeing this one.
It's fucking terrible.
All right. It can't be worse than Tokyo Drift.
You'd think that, but then you have to remember that this is the last one before The Rock showed up.
That's a good point.
So there's a reason. All right, so I'm at 25 seconds in. I think I'm on the second. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I'm paused at right at the end of that second hit.
All right, so how many seconds in?
Well, it's 15 for me.
All right, then I guess we can probably just run it.
Yeah.
So we're at 1, 2, and 3. Oh man, I turned the volume down on that thing. Yeah. Ha! Fucking panic. All right. All right, Simply Deep 85 is in the game. Our original film. Where are you at on stuff going on?
The truck it's about halfway down the road. Dominican Republic is fading over it.
All right, pause. Pause yours.
All right.
I'll catch back up to you.
Oh, okay. This was the fucking hard part about this.
All right, Dominican Republic just faded out. I have the truck taking up most of the screen. Also, this truck is 100 feet long.
Yeah, it's long as fuck.
All right, I think we're probably close enough.
Yeah.
Here we go. And let's not forget.
Kids are climbing out.
Now, this is a follow-up to Tokyo Drift, but not chronologically. Right?
Yeah, we had discussed the timeline at, I think it was the last episode.
Yeah, so this follows up between 6 and 7. But we were, however, very, very blessed with the new Fast 9.
Yeah, the Fast 9 trailer looks pretty goddamn good. I did see that they've already announced a release date for 10.
Jesus,
like
good.
2021.
We're set on this forever, basically.
Pretty good, especially the speed that we've been putting them out.
I also like that they're now at this point where I want to know what they're using to communicate as easily throughout these cars.
Well, it just looks like CB radios at this point.
Okay, so later in the game, I assume they're using Bluetooth.
They'd have to.
But like a Bluetooth group chat? Like in the middle of nowhere, it's going to not work for shit.
No, you get one truck in between them and you lose your signal.
Also, what they're teaching us here so far is that they're all so good and comfortable doing this job now. I mean, look at this clockwork.
But how you have to? This is something you have to practice.
I agree totally, but
Yeah.
where would one do that?
Yeah, where are you going to have miles of highway and extra semi tankers?
I think, right. Like, who practices this move? I mean, how
Yeah,
quickly is she about to freeze that giant hunk of metal until it snaps?
just
Dude, you'd have to be there a fucking week.
yeah. Oh yeah, that took 8 seconds.
Oh my god, they just Jason X'd it.
Yep.
Also, got a few sponsors of this episode for those interested. Barbell Apparel. They make all the pants and shorts and stuff like that I typically wear. They are jeans. They're very stretchy. They're super comfortable. They're basically the only pants I wear. And so check out barbellapparel.com. Use code UMSO and save some money on your jeans while we're watching this chase scene, which is insane.
You know, down the road, we could start selling ad space based on like every time a car explodes.
Oh man, that's a good move.
Yeah, when Vin Diesel smolders.
Dude, Hobbs and Shaw is incredible.
I'm waiting to watch it.
Oh man. Oh man.
Great.
It's from 7 on, they've just stopped pretending that it isn't a superhero film.
Yep.
Well,
how do you make 10 movies about street racing? You don't.
Well, they gave up the street racing part.
Fuck yes, they did.
What else we got? Hybrid performance. Matt, I don't know if you know it, but I'm looking real sexy lately with my body. And one of the ways I've done that.
Yeah, like don't look at you on the
One of the ways I've done that is working with Hybrid Performance Method for my nutrition coaching. They keep me on track. They give me some ideas about what I'm fucking up constantly. And really the big thing that I fuck up is putting one of these weed sticks in my lungs a little bit before I go to bed. And then I eat an endless supply of snacks. This is not what they recommend.
No. What's your weed snack of choice?
Anything in my house.
Okay.
All of it's acceptable.
Fair enough.
I just become a bottomless pit. So I'm trying to combat that with more cardio since I'm training for a 50-mile ruck event.
Oh shit!
In like September in the Bay Area.
Oh, wow.
So I did a half marathon this past week at Hybrid on their treadmill, and then have been knocking out about 100 miles a week on my indoor bike trainer. So Hybrid Performance Method. If you want to use code UMSO, they can set you up with good programming as well as great nutrition advice to help you make your muscles look better because they're just hiding under memory foam, like mine were. Also, we have PowerDot. PowerDot is a smart muscle stim unit. I've used it after all of my surgeries, which is 150 now, and has done a really, really good job of helping me fight pain and inflammation and keep things together as far as not fucking up my legs. So, really great tool. The best part about it is that it's super small, travels with me, and it's Bluetooth, so you can use your phone to control the things, and it keeps track of all the stuff you've been doing. So head over to powerdot.com, use code UMSO, and save 15%. And that's it.
I recommend using the PowerDot in a group Bluetooth scenario.
Like if you were driving cars chasing a tanker truck?
Yep.
If you wanted to keep your quads warm, I think it would be an excellent use of the tool to get ready for this on the way there.
That's possible. Yeah, I don't think doing it while you're driving around. I do want to point out the fact that Vin Diesel did some fishtail maneuver in reverse to break the final tanker hunk of metal that was frozen in also 8 seconds.
Well, everyone knows that this Monte Carlo. How fast do cars go in reverse?
I don't even know.
I don't think that's how transmissions work.
Oh fuck no! My guess would you'd top out at 20.
Is he going to time this?
Of course he's going to time it. It's fucking Vin Diesel.
Wait, does she have a Janet Jackson headset on?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. Okay, so that's how we're communicating to Letty.
Yeah, well, Vin Diesel was the one who saw on a radio in his car.
Yeah. Dude, he's cold as ice.
Shit.
cold as ice.
This is probably the most difficult movie in the series to search for.
Yeah, no one wants to watch this one.
Well, not only that, but it's literally the same name as the first movie minus two thes.
What is? It's Fast and the Furious.
Fast and Furious instead of the Fast and the Furious.
Jesus, man. They didn't even bother with numbers.
No,
However, short shorts they have kept in style through the series. And I'm not complaining.
and tight white long sleeve shirts for Vin. I do appreciate the use of subtitles where it's like kind of stylized when they put them on the screen.
Yeah. Some interesting directorial choices. We were sold on the idea that Vin Diesel was a muscly hunk.
I mean, he's looking pretty good right now. I mean, in this movie, I don't know what he looks like on this day.
I mean, he looks a little rough in that Fast 9 trailer. I mean, the only thing he's willing to show us are those arms. That guy is not going shirtless now that The Rock has shown up.
Oh, fuck no. Well, even John Cena. Like, those are two human beings I wouldn't go
Yeah.
up against.
I would. Fuck him. I'd make him look great.
When you look at it that way.
Yeah, I'm here to help.
Are we missing?
Oh, Han's still here.
Storyline?
Oh my god. Han shows back up in 9.
Yeah, I don't fucking get it.
Fuck it. They're just saying fuck it.
He's a robot.
Because they can't have The Rock anymore.
Nope.
Oh, so they brought Han back. And Vin Diesel's brother is John Cena.
Yeah, the story behind it is fucking stupid so far. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Vin Diesel, he had this brother, and he's also like a fucking superhuman.
The biggest thing in the world to Vin Diesel through 8 films is family.
You know, okay, so I text this to you, but I'm very upset that he's done living his life a quarter mile at a time.
I'm aware too. This is a super fucking bummer.
He's fucking outgrown that shit, apparently.
It's not fair.
No, not at all. I'm trying to find the movie release timeline, and I ended up on a timeline of the entire movies. Like, someone typed out when they were all born and shit. Yeah, I don't want to get into that right now.
That's too much.
Yeah, way too much. Oh, I don't think this is gonna have the 9. Nope.
I did see. Yeah. Okay. So general trivia, as this provides us.
Mhm.
The Fast and the this one takes place before the events of Tokyo Drift.
Yes. The next 3 movies.
Ah, see, when Dom just told him to go his own way, this is Han going to Tokyo.
Ooh. Okay. That was a solid pickup right there.
Yep. It says it on this X-ray thing. I got some facts to throw out. I think that's it. I'm watching on Amazon Prime, but I guess
Just it's giving you fast facts.
yeah, there's 3, so you just got all of them.
There's got to be more. IMDb's usually good for a couple.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel's traps are looking pretty good.
I mean, he's a hunk.
He really is. And you can just kill the stream and then log out and log back in, since you can clearly still see this.
All right. Matt, we back? Hey.
Hey.
All right, cool. We're back.
Yeah, that was weird as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. All right, so we're back in it. Sorry for the delay there, everybody. We are wildly professional.
Sorry, you're going to have to start stream again.
Send to live?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Well, it says that they can see. I don't know.
Seems like they're good.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Fucking good old light stream. So I actually, when you froze, I paused it when it fades to black.
All right, cool. I will hold on.
Where are you at?
Paul Walker has arrived on the scene.
Fucker.
And Shea Wiggum,
Chief Wiggum?
the actor, is giving him a what for after he's run down a bad guy.
Okay, so he's just jumping out the window now.
Okay, cool. I'll wait for you to catch me. He's now in an office setting on my end of it.
Okay.
So.
Oh, it's fucking...
Just got to gut through number 4, then The Rock shows up, dude.
So this is at least this is new to me.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't remember this one very well at all, other than I think, doesn't Letty lose her memory?
Yeah. I believe that happens after this one.
Oh, that's a different episode?
I don't fucking know. Like I said, I haven't seen this one. So it could be this one. I think we had talked about how she would gets her memory back in 7 or 8, and it's just not making any sense.
Interesting.
Or does she get back in 9? I don't fucking know.
Are you in the office?
No, he's running through the market now.
Okay.
Yeah, the perpetrator is shooting at him.
Yeah, the perps do that.
He stole the cop's gun too. Didn't even
fucking Paul Walker was a dreamboat, dude.
He really was. At least he went out doing what he loved.
These CBD joints from Lowell Herb Company are excellent, by the way. They don't sponsor me.
They really should.
They do occasionally send me CBD joints.
Oh.
Man, you know what I recently got?
What's that?
I got a DMT cartridge for a vape pen.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's a real interesting way to take about a 15-minute trip to the center of the universe.
God, it only lasts 15 minutes. Does it feel like 9 hours?
Doesn't feel like 15 minutes, but it also feels like not long enough.
Huh.
But it's great.
That's like a one and done type one, right?
What do you mean?
Take one and then you're done for that day?
Oh, nah, dog. I did like 5 or 6 trips in the first night I messed with it.
So, like, you tried to line up 5 or 6 of them, or you did like...
No, like it's like a vape pen cartridge, so it lasts.
Okay. I didn't know if
you get more than one trip out of it.
Okay. Oh, shit. All right. He's tying his tie right now, so he's in the office.
Okay, I just got the first cut over to Stasik, the other cop with the terrible haircut.
All right. Ooh. Yep, they're okay. Give her help.
All right. He'll throw a fortune cookie out of that window. That's not couth.
No, not at all.
Danielle Murr. DMT's great. Big fan. I think if that's something you're interested in checking out, I would recommend checking it out. Cool bit about it is that it's like a 10-minute thing, and it's not like a fucking full commitment the same way mushrooms are. In a way of like, if you're planning on taking a few grams of mushrooms,
Your night's planned?
yeah, like you got 4 or 5 hours you need to just go ahead and knock off the books.
Yeah, see, I really want to dabble, but I'm not entirely sure which one I want to dabble in.
Start with mushrooms.
Okay.
Yeah. Mushrooms are mellow, and you can microdose and kind of play with it, but very, very cool.
Yeah, my other thing is like, I don't know where to go and find those. I also have not tried very hard to look.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That is fair. Maybe I'll, one of these days, I'll be a decent friend and send you a care package of things.
Whatever's clever.
All right. Who's dead?
Yeah, it's just a real sad, somber moment.
Look at those fucking cars parked at a goddamn funeral. How stupid they look. It's just that giant cemetery in LA, like right off the fucking 10.
Mm-hmm. I've never been to LA. Don't really want to be
Oh,
there.
no?
No. San Francisco is the only time I've been to California. But is that just like, is that true?
Just got the movie pulled? What does that mean?
I'm guessing just started the movie?
I don't know. Garrett, what are you on about? I'm not going to even try to pronounce your last name, bud.
I
So
forgot
that
taught us how to say it the last time. I don't even know. I could have made that up.
Krasmurder.
Karchmark? Well, you could, back to that care package, you could just bring it up in April when we meet in St. Clown Posse.
God damn it, dude. Oh, nice. You're in. What's up, Garrett? Glad you're here to watch along. Danielle, are you watching along? Is that what you're doing with your life?
Cooler if she was.
It'd be real cool if you were. Who died?
I'm not even sure. I think it's a cop. There are all the cops there.
Yeah, but Dom's not supposed to be there for sure.
Yeah,
Didn't she marries Paul Walker's character?
I believe so.
That makes Paul Walker and Vin Diesel real family. Like outside of the films.
Oof. That is a mean-looking car.
You can't even look at it, dude. He doesn't even want to make eye contact with it.
Hood?
Matt, what is the hood
Hood
ride white lie? What is the topic of this live stream? The topic of this live stream is the 8th greatest movie ever made, Fast and Furious 4. We're watching it, and we're at a scene now where Vin Diesel is checking out the old GTO, and he's haunted by its spirit and its demons, and he doesn't quite know how to go forward with it.
That was a magical explanation. Made me feel feelings.
I'm here to make you feel feelings. All right, so what's this deal with ICP and Hornswoggle?
So Hornswoggle owns ACW Wrestling, which is down the street from my house.
Nice.
So they do Wrestling Con every year, and they always have like big names come. So Razor Ramon's also going to be there. But like last year, it was Mark Henry. The picture I sent you.
Oh yeah.
And Mick Foley.
Okay, when is this?
April 18th.
All right.
Also, Hornswoggle is going to be on Pot. We're going to talk about Leprechaun origins because he was the Leprechaun.
Can I be involved in that episode?
It's Thursday night. If I can find a way to do it over the internet, probably.
Are you doing it live?
I think I'm doing it at his house.
Oh man. All right.
or we could just set it up so that you do an UMSA with him too.
That's a good fucking brilliant idea because I want to know more about his interaction with ICP, and I probably have midget questions, small person questions.
The story as I know it is a bunch of the guys that work with ACW were like, "Hey man, get ICP, like it's a no-brainer because their involvement in wrestling." He emailed Shaggy Two Dope, whose response was, "I just bought your book. Let's do this." Like, what the fuck?
Brilliant. He just got done reading another thing about magnets.
Probably the
Yeah,
final.
he's here to learn. Here to learn, man. Oh man, come on, Vin. Be smart. Where was he storing that car?
I don't know. I think every scene he just has a different car.
Nothing's worse than the opening of that goddamn Fast 7 where they're in Cuba. None of that makes any sense.
Oof.
Oh no, don't even think about it, dude.
PTSD, man.
He sees the marks on the road. He remembers. These are a lot. Some people have PTSD and have actual scars on their skin.
Yes.
He can just go check out the asphalt.
Cars of the road. Yeah, I'm not like a concrete doctor, but I feel like those tire marks probably wouldn't be there anymore.
No, but look at that. He knows. What is that? He's also a chemist. Dirt, just as I suspected.
Dirt indigenous to this area.
This is what he does for a good time. Like he doesn't even like this wasn't an actual thing that happened. He just goes and looks at Rex. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. He just goes and looks at Rex, and he can replay him in his head based on the smell and the dirt on the ground, and touching the earth. What's Tyrese doing? How would he have this perspective? Wait. Oh, Letty's dead.
Yes, I think
that's who died. Well, fucking died, as she's still in 6 more goddamn movies.
Yeah. I think someone just asked us to take our shirts off.
No thanks.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Other than the Midwest, it's chilly.
Yeah.
Not in the deep South anymore. Yeah, dirt.
Yeah, a lot of fucking dirt.
There's a lot of this weird yellow dirt on the road. He's going to be rich now because he's the first guy to find white mud.
I said crud. Found some crud.
Dude, how much of his career... He's a billionaire, right? Like, Vin Diesel's a billionaire because of owning this franchise. And
better than you and I.
Oh, he's great. I appreciate his success. I'm not hating on it at all, but like I just look at people that somehow have like hacked a system, and Vin Diesel's done it in one way, shape, or form because he's like, look, I'm not a great actor, but I can brood, and I'm going to lower the value of the Fast and Furious franchise through 4 films till then I can purchase it, and then I'll bring in The Rock
there.
And The Rock, like, dude, you hired an actor, but somehow managed to hire the biggest goddamn movie star 4 years before he became the man. Why is he still in all that movies? Like, what part of it? So he's got to have a part of it too, because he couldn't just make Hobbs and Shaw, right? Like, legally.
So we're talking about Vin Diesel, right?
So Vin Diesel, I know, has part ownership.
Yes, and you're right, but I wanted to double check. But my understanding is Jason Statham and Vin Diesel do not get along.
Oh, nor The Rock.
Oh, it's The Rock. Rock, right.
Yeah, Rock and Vin Diesel don't get along for whatever reason.
So I think that's why it spun off the way it did, because he can
No, sure. But wouldn't Vin Diesel, as the owner, wouldn't he own the Hobbs and Shaw character?
I guess that's probably...
Because it's definitely still the Fast and Furious universe, even though I don't think they mention anything.
Right, but I'm sure it's going to break down to how he owns Fast and Furious. Because you said if he's only part owner, like I'm not a lawyer.
Well, sure, but like, well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I don't know if those characters are copywritten because like you have to pay Marvel if you want to make an Iron Man movie.
Yep.
I mean, what's the difference between that and make like a Hobbs movie? Like,
Yeah, you could license the names and then like doing a cover song. You could just
no, right. But I mean, if Vin Diesel was enough of a dick, he would have just not let him. Or does he not have the choice?
And you owe me this much money.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Like
dude, there's a whole third act in Hobbs and Shaw that just what the fuck? Like why? Why did we need to go to Samoa?
Yeah, and everything I heard that made no sense, and there's just a lot of
none.
And
there's so much going on. The timeline's really bad.
Yeah, but they're gonna make 7 more.
And I can't wait for it.
Yeah, I mean if they're all great, I don't really care. I'm not here.
Oof! Look at that paint job. This is probably the most dated parts of the movies. Are just like what the most dialed in car looks like.
Yeah. So the cars aren't this ridiculous moving forward?
No, they're worse. They just switch completely to supercars and custom built things.
Okay.
In less than a decade, these guys have gone from stealing DVD players off of Honda Civics and racing in the desert on spoon engines.
That was a fucking move.
He's just holding that like that.
Yep.
Got a lot of lap.
Last time I checked, an engine is so fucking heavy that they have devices to lift them out of cars. Vin Diesel,
yeah, but just like
man's face.
I'd like you to hold that thought until we get into Hobbs and Shaw. Because of the capability of those fucking monsters.
Is that the movie where The Rock just stops a plane or a helicopter from taking off with one arm? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's incredible. The level of fuck it that you have to have is.
I think by the time you're making a 9th movie of a series, how much more fuck it are you gonna have?
No doubt, but I mean, definitely at some point, I agree with you, Garrett, that we're starting to see this transition of like, okay, what can they do? Because Vin Diesel has now enough piss and fire and anger in him that he can just lock that engine down with his hand. He uses the power of driving to create superpowers.
Drug-free too. Don't do drugs, kids. Or do, I don't care.
Disagree?
The line is, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, depends on what the drug is.
Yeah, if it's created in a lab, don't do that.
I back that. But what about acid?
I'm going to steer clear, but you do you.
Thanks.
For our DMT conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get through number 1 before I just jump into the deep end.
Well, the good news with DMT, like it's not bad because of it's so quick.
Yeah, but so is crack.
Different ball game.
Well, I mean,
DMT, like absolutely, like like DMT art, like Alex Gray.
Mm-hmm.
All that makes sense immediately.
Huh. Interesting.
So essentially, your kind of whole body and everything vibrates, and you really feel this kind of crazy bit, like almost electric, and then your vision gets really pixelated and a lot of geometric shapes that kind of just interweave and back and forth and cross and move, and then rainbow colors. And I mean, at some point, like I had an eye mask on and noise canceling headphones, and it didn't matter whether I had the eye mask pulled down or not. I could still look around the room.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Now, I don't think I did what they call breaking through. I don't think I got into the other bit of it. But
it sounds like something that you may need practice at.
Maybe, but I'm also kind of aware that like I went pretty hard that night going for it,
Mm-hmm.
and I definitely had a bit of a feeling too that like wherever I was trying to get maybe doesn't exist. Like, because I always had this feeling of like, fuck, I'm just short of where I'm supposed to be,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure that there's a there. Or if it's just something you keep wanting to try to get to.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
But from what I understand from the people that do it a lot, they definitely just told me they're like, oh, there's for sure a there. You're just not in.
And the thing is, like, could it exist? Like, if you make yourself believe that it doesn't exist, that's when maybe it doesn't exist.
That makes sense. But it's definitely the most interesting, fun psychedelic I've done.
Okay.
Mushrooms are great for whole other reasons.
There's a difference between caps and stems, all right, as to what it does, or is that a myth?
I've never tried one without the other.
Okay.
I've either had like full dried mushrooms and I just grind them in a coffee grinder, put them in tea, or eat them, or I've had it in chocolate, a couple of other things in a tea, but like they taste bad.
That's what I've heard. I've heard they taste
Yeah.
absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, they're not fucking great.
So even in the chocolate, it doesn't mask it.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like if I usually will dump them into a green drink, like just like a smoothie or something like that, because they're gonna work better like if you've fasted,
Yeah.
and then having something with citrus in it and stuff like that kind of ramps it up.
So I should just like eat a shitload and then take them and then just dial back.
No.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah, that's definitely just a waste. What's he so mad about?
I didn't hurt that man.
See, that's relatively realistic. He smashed him into the wall. He's got a broken nose. I mean, he fucked him up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually probably realistic of what your face would look like with what just happened. I don't think there's any blood in the final three.
Well, you don't need blood if everyone's body just gets blown up.
I don't. That's another part on these that, like, they don't dive into the just amount of people that would die.
Yeah.
If you don't show it, people are not worried about it.
Well, I think the people that are watching aren't trying to figure out what happened to all these corpses. Maybe they are.
There should be.
They should be. Well, we're gonna do that.
Yep. Oh man, so a really recent, super high thing that rabbit hole I dove into as kind of a bit of a thought experiment, if you will, is like the splash guard things in the urinals.
The ones that don't work, yes.
Yeah. But there's a variety of them, etc.
Mhm.
So I have to believe that there's a whole industry.
Yeah.
Because there's various manufacturers. I have to believe there's sales reps.
Mhm.
I got to believe everything across the board, which means like there's also like that guy working at the place, and he's like, I fucking got it, Jim. I got the best goddamn. I got the best piss guard anyone's ever seen. Reduces piss by 40%, and like they just won't give him a shot. But he's like making DIY ones at home with a 3D printer.
Wife's leaving them.
Oh yeah, but like imagine before 3D printer, and then like he's bummed out. Like there's old dudes who are like, "You gotta carve it the way we used to, son. You never know the thing. The computer can't teach you what it's supposed to do."
Are you gonna write a fake documentary about a flashcard salesman?
God, man, I just want to sell the idea so I can watch it. I don't necessarily want to produce it myself. But I'd really like to see Best of Show get into this world.
That would be awesome.
Right? Like, I would love to watch this. I want to know who's the Elon Musk of the piss guard game.
I was trying to Google urinal splash guard conference.
Yeah.
In like my mind, when you started explaining, I'm like,
Yeah.
there is like a Midwestern sales associates urinal splash guard conference.
Yeah, and who's the guy asked to speak because he's the fucking man?
Well, it turns out you can buy urinal splash guards on Amazon, and there's like fucking hundreds.
Sure, but that doesn't mean there's not manufacturers.
Oh no, there totally is.
And if there's manufacturers, I'm sure they make other things.
Diversity Eco Screen.
I'm also want to know about, like, if you're deep in that business, what does your Instagram feed look like? Is it various piss guard manufacturers or like different shaped urinals that you're like, what? They're coming out with that shape? That's crazy. You can't have an octagon on the bottom.
You know, I'm sure it's true, and it's great to think of that there's someone who's just so excited about urinal technology and the future of urinal technology.
What's David Spade doing there?
He was in between filmings of Joe Dirt.
It's a very confusing cast.
It may have just been who was available then.
What year are we at right now?
2009.
So this is 10 years ago.
Yep.
Shit.
How things have changed.
Do you like that flat black? Dude, you're going to just make eye contact like that and then pretend? Come on. What is this? The beginning of Top Golf? This is where they got the idea.
Oh, man, you've golfed at a Top Golf, haven't you?
Dude, they're a good time.
Yeah, I think you're going to hit one in Schaumburg.
It's essentially bowling for golf.
Which I'm very much into.
Yeah, look, you got a lane. It gets rid of all the parts of golf, like being outside and riding around in a cart or walking.
Trying hard.
Yeah, and it provides more booze and sedentary lifestyle.
Yep. I hear they serve nachos, too.
They serve pretty kick-ass bar food.
Oh, fuck yeah. Even more.
Top Golf is a super, super good time.
Did you win?
No.
Oh,
well, so the way it's set up, like you have different holes throughout, like, and so think of them as different greens, and the greens have like nets in them. So if your ball is all the balls are tracked, and so if you hit in the net, you get X amount of points. The closer to the pin, more points, right?
Yeah.
But they also have all the way at the end just nets of like home run.
Okay.
I'm only going to do that every time I get a chance.
Why not?
Like, why would I hit anything other than a driver as far as I can every fucking time? I am not here for accuracy, my friend. I'm here to try to sling it.
Safe to say you're not working on your short game at Top Golf.
Never did. Not even when I worked at the golf course.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Yeah, I worked at
You worked at a golf course?
I didn't. Yeah. Like after high school.
Oof.
Oh, shit, dude.
I like Clearance Aisle Ludicrous.
Oh, yeah. Well, so he was in Tokyo Drift, right?
I think so. Oh, so they're trying to make it all like high tech on showing them the race order or the race track.
Oh, yeah. We're just getting technology to do any of this type of shit. Like, they all have TomToms in their car. Dude, that business was on top of the planet, and then iPhone was just like, we're just going to put that in here too. They're like, fuck.
My mom called me and she's like, I need to update the GPS in my car. How do I do it? And I had to explain to her that if you need to update that shit, it's like a couple $100.
Right. Throw it in the garbage.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, just use your phone. Just fucking plug your phone in.
No. Well, like, not only that, the crazy fucking thing to me is how have we not got the technology that, like, the screen in your car with the GPS and navigation on it works as good as the one on your phone?
I guess they don't care anymore because,
dude,
like,
they're such a pain.
Well, like CarPlay exists, where you
can
use your phone. So I don't know.
The one in the Tesla works perfectly.
Oh, really?
It works as good as your phone. It's like a giant Apple Maps.
Well, not all of us get to ride in Teslas.
I rented one.
Rented one. Okay.
Last time I was in LA using this app Turo, where you can rent cars.
Oh shit. Okay.
And typically I end up renting something nicer for about the same amount of price. I think we were in LA for like a week and got the Tesla for, I don't think it was like $60 a day.
Holy fuck! Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to Denver in May.
So yeah, use Turo.com to rent a car.
I was looking at renting something nicer because we're going to drive up into the mountains, staying at the Stanley Hotel.
Oh, nice.
Very excited about that.
Very, very cool. That's like right down the street from where we used to compete.
Oh, really?
In Denver, yeah, in Estes Park.
Yep. Damn. All right.
Now I've been to all versions of the Shining Hotel.
Really?
I found a Bonnie.
Oh.
So yeah. So there's the one in Estes Park, the Stanley, which
Yep.
is the place he wrote The Shining.
Mhm.
It was all the exterior shots are at the Overlook Hotel, in Mount Hood.
Right. Yeah.
And then, well, the Overlook Hotel is the one on the show, right? On The Shining.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the one at Mount Hood is, I don't think it's called the Overlook in real life, but it's on Mount Hood. I've been a couple times to it. It's pretty cool. The exterior is all there. And then the interior main lobby shot was then filmed at the big hotel in Yosemite.
Did you see Doctor Sleep?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
How's that?
I mean, I feel
Got
like I would like it more if they were just like, hey, this movie takes place in the Shining universe, not the fact that, oh, it's Daniel Torrance as an adult. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't say like carve out 3 hours of your day. But if you got 3 hours to kill and you kind of want to watch it, I would
Is it on Netflix?
No, but I got it if you want it.
I'm sure I could locate it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they called. Oh, the Timberline Lodge? Timberline Lodge.
Timberline Lodge. Yeah.
God damn, that's a fucking insane looking hotel.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. I bet you pay a buck ton to stay there.
Let's see here. It doesn't it looks like it's updated. Like I hear the Stanley is not updated for shit.
I've never been in the Stanley.
Okay.
I know that they don't have a room 243.
No, it's really 237.
And
it is $180 more a night. Yep.
So dumb. I don't know if I can get behind the whole idea of Ghost.
I mean, I believe there's something. I don't know if I'll ever see like fucking full ghost wandering around, but I've experienced weird shit.
I'm not saying you haven't experienced weird shit, and I believe that there's definitely some things that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whether or not, I mean, if we're going to say ghost, and I mean like your spirit Matt lives on, not that there is just some weird energy that happens. I'm looking at ghost as like person, like the ghost of Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, so with all the ghost investigation shows that have happened, like
who've never found a ghost.
Not only that, but if like Abraham Lincoln was a ghost somewhere, you think someone would have been able to talk to him.
Dude, and it just, well, I think it's terribly narcissistic. Then why are we the only things with ghosts? It's just humans. What about dogs and fucking mosquitoes and anything else that was alive? Why isn't there the fucking...
They go to doggy heaven.
Ghost pigeon. Only people have ghosts? It's really kind of a cunt thing to think.
Well, if you're saying that people are the only ones with souls, which I don't believe is...
Correct, right. It's also... Yeah. Either everything has souls or none of us do.
Well, what is a soul? Bart Simpson's soul is.
Weighs 21 grams, I know that.
But like, what makes you have a soul?
That's a weird one, right? Because soul to me, if I'm gonna put a finger on it, would be like if you had identical twins,
mm-hmm.
and the fact that they're different, like the personality, like everything almost full down to your DNA is exactly the same.
But you're different.
But personalities are different. Like that's your soul. Like the little bits that make you you.
So then,
It's the intangible.
yeah. So you could argue a dog has a pet.
100% has a soul
Never
because they have a personality.
Does the mosquito
Now-
have a personality?
I don't know. I guess I haven't observed enough mosquitoes to see if there's some that are more peculiar than others.
I feel like an
I
insect.
know birds don't have souls. Fucking big, dumb-eyed, soulless bastards.
They're fucking mean too.
Fuck yeah. Fuck those things. Also, fuck anyone who has a bird for a pet. You took a thing that can fly and you keep it indoor in a cage, you're a piece of shit.
Kind of a dickhead move.
It's a super dickhead move.
The one thing that makes you special, I'm taking that away.
Yeah. Like fucking crazy that we do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that is very weird. Is he shooting up pornography? Yep, I'm pretty sure he is. Oh. Oh, god damn. I don't know if I've ever told you, but feet are the most disgusting thing.
Feet?
Yeah.
Oh, I got no problem with feet. I mean, I'm not into it, but I mean,
Behind it.
like, can you even go get a pedicure?
No, I feel like I could, but I don't
Okay.
like, get excited seeing other people's feet.
Oh, no. Never. I've never fetishized feet, but again,
The fact that you walk around on those bitches all day, like, that's just kind of gross.
yeah. So do you like a foot massage?
Yeah, like when I get a massage, I will have my feet done.
What about giving a foot massage?
I don't mind.
Okay, then.
If you like your feet are somewhat clean.
So you're not totally stressed out by feet.
No. I think they're kind of gross, and like the idea of sucking toes is.
Yeah, well, in the heat of the moment, you never know what's going to happen.
Learn
You know, there's just skin there and you got a mouth. Who knows?
something.
Pop one of those little shrimp in there and keep moving on with your life.
How was your shrimp in Miami?
Dude, I ate so many shrimp. I'm trying to live the life Juicy J's telling me about.
Oh, dude, did you see 3-6 Mafias getting back together?
Thank you.
They're
This
supposed
is the greatest thing that's happened.
They're supposed to tour this year.
Yeah.
Patiently for that announcement. Ooh. That red light is harsh.
It's a rough lighting in this show. Oh man, we got these really, really cool knuckle dusters coming out.
I was trying to figure out what those things are.
I'll shoot you they're pretty fucking rad. I'm about to text it to you.
All right. You think Corona sponsored this movie? They're all drinking Coronas right now. Could just be because they're living that island lifestyle.
I would say Corona is involved at this point.
Probably. It also appears that the Timberline Lodge is roughly $150 a night, so it does not seem that unreasonable.
I don't believe that's too crazy, but it's also, well, it is ski season right now. But I bet it's not like it's new and nice. Like it's fucking
Old, yeah.
yeah.
But
and it feels it.
The Stanley is $350 a night on a Thursday.
Oh my god, dude! And that's not even the fucking super room.
Nope, super room is like $6.
For that amount of money, I could get an Airbnb that has a hot tub.
Well, and that's the thing. But we're going for one night, and it's like kind of.
I get it.
Shit. So.
Well, look, you only got to do it once. You don't ever have to stay there again.
Fuck no.
And I've spent money on dumber shit.
The last time I checked, they have a flight of Pappy Van Winkle in the gold room. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm probably gonna do that.
Man, I do miss. I definitely need to have like a decent bottle of whiskey. I just haven't drank much.
Yeah, it's every time I do, the next morning I remember why I shouldn't.
Yeah, but if I had I'd be happy to buy like a bottle of Pappy Lot B or something like that, and then like just have it for
probably
the once a month I want to drink from it.
Yeah, I'm sure you could make that happen if you wanted to, and you were willing to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm totally willing to pay for it.
But is it, the things like, is it that good? Have you had Lot B?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I've had a 23. I've had a 15. I had a Lot B. Back when I had the old job doing outside sales,
yeah.
I would usually do like cigars and whiskey to customers.
That's
And I would buy Cubans and provide nice whiskey. Some of those bottles of whiskey maybe didn't all the way make it to the customer.
fair enough. I mean, that's
There's a tax.
yeah, 10% to the manager.
Just trying to wet my beak.
During your
You
time,
watch Archer.
yeah, I do.
Archer's a great, brilliant show.
I love H. John Benjamin.
Dude, the crossover episode between that and Bob's Burgers is such a good. Well, it's like Bob's Burgers, Archer, and then like Eastern Promises.
Oh, I've never watched that one.
No.
Yeah.
Well, at least the opening scene where he's got the old amnesia, if you will. Amnesia is the thing that movies have used a really long time that no one knows anyone who's ever had amnesia.
Holy shit, you're right.
Like you would think as often as that's a plot line, we'd know someone.
It is an epidemic somewhere.
Right. That like at least one time in your life you'd know someone who had amnesia, or based on our childhood, I would assume amnesia would happen more often.
Yeah.
And also quicksand. I expected to deal with more quicksand growing up, and I expected
Well, how many deserts
basically
were you in?
but not a ton. But the
Yeah.
jungle as well. But I live near swamps.
That's a really good point.
Also, I expected more God damn it.
Too much DMT.
Too much DMT. Keeps the timeline fucked up. It'll come back to me.
Yeah.
Quicksand, amnesia, and I thought it would come out. It didn't. Thought that was going to jumpstart the whole thing, and it brought me nothing.
Snake bites to the genitals.
Did maybe think you were going to have to suck snake poison out of someone's leg at some point. I remember a bit of that.
That's a really good point. Yeah, that is another one.
I don't think the kids these days are getting that information.
No, I think they're too busy on Twitter to go out into the wilderness.
And their Twitches.
And their Twitch streams and.
Damn, girl, you coming in there with them nips blasting.
Yeah, I just got to point the way.
Good for her. He is a poet. He just hit on her and defended himself, sounded tough at the same time in the same sentence. I want to know who his writing staff is, because what it looks like should come out of that character's mouth is, duh.
I eat beef.
Man.
I kind of want to have just a casual conversation with Vin Diesel to see where this goes. Oh.
I think they also switch it up. Like, are the newest ones cursing? Because I don't think they say fuck.
This one's PG-13.
Right, because I heard him say bullshit.
I don't think they ever became R. Did they?
I wish they did. Not a booby in the whole franchise.
No, they're really lacking in the tit department.
Come on, Vin, don't fall for this.
Yeah, I think they're all PG-13.
Is that Gal? What's her name? That's not the chick who turned into Superwoman, is it?
Oh fuck. Let me look. What was that chick's name?
Gal Gadot? It is her.
It is her, yeah.
Thanks, Garrett. Appreciate you playing along.
Holy shit, thanks, bud.
She's definitely gotten a little bit more jacked.
Yeah.
Or she's 17 in this.
Let's find out. She was born. IMDb, why are you so difficult to do?
He's not gonna slow down, dude.
No, not at all.
No way.
She was 24 in this movie.
Okay.
Uh-oh, this can't be good. Was he not supposed to?
I don't know. Paul Walker's gonna make the turn and leave the cops. I think he does that in this one.
Why does it take the tracker off?
You better.
Now his energy drinks. We were talking about that last time.
Surely Vin Diesel's got a piece of that.
Oh, guaranteed. I would be more curious in what Vin Diesel doesn't have a hand in.
Oh man, you're right. He's killed it, dude.
Yeah, he's done pretty good for himself.
I'm definitely a fan of that level of entrepreneur.
That's another thing. That's kind of why I want to talk to him. Like, was he smart enough, or did he just pay people to be smart enough for him? Like, I think The Rock is actually a smart enough human being that his business ventures were handled by himself. I don't think Vin Diesel.
Oh. I mean, I don't know if like all the way, because like at what point you definitely need lawyers and shit like that. I would say all these dudes from Jump. Maybe not the guy Jesse.
That motherfucker.
He's self-negotiated for sure.
Man.
He can't even find that Every Time I Die song copyright free, so he can.
Well, the problem is that he apparently read it backwards or some shit. I'm not making excuses for that guy. But he is still trying to live off the fact that he was in Fast and Furious 1 45 years ago.
He's one of the only characters that's died like until Han. Or allegedly Letty's dead. Where did they bury?
I think maybe that's who.
Hey, Zach, sorry. We're watching Fast and Furious, which is number 4 in the franchise, but also ranked number 8 as the quality of film in the franchise.
About to be bumped to number 9.
No. Yeah, if we're counting Hobbs and Shaw as franchise, which we should. So there's 10 movies now.
There's 10 movies, yeah.
Man, they had to have wanted Tokyo Drift to become its own series.
Oh, absolutely.
Had to have.
No reason. There's no reason that it should exist at all.
How many people could we add to this if we wanted more people on?
I think as many as you want.
Like 16 or 4?
I think 4 would be reasonable.
Because if we did 4, we could basically go GoldenEye screens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had 3 people.
Okay.
3 different locations, I should say.
I'll try to get us a guest for the next one.
That's fine.
I don't know who it'll be, but it'll be someone exciting.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, Zach, I hope you're enjoying it. We're watching Fast and the Furious 4, as this is Cast and the Furious. And I think we've just entered the beginning of or toward the end of the second act, if you will.
Shit's ramping up for sure.
Yeah, we're almost an hour in to the movie and over halfway, whereas now the films are all 3 hours long.
I think all movies have gotten that bad, though.
They have, which I guess makes it more worth going, but at the same time, like, who wants to commit to that amount of time?
Fucking right.
Going to the theater is no big deal. I think the theaters made a very interesting business move because they realized the people that are going to the theater already are willing to spend more money.
Yeah.
So they gave them bigger chairs, gave them food, all this type of shit.
Booze?
Yeah, they gave up on the idea of trying to attract non-movie goers to the movies, and they're like, let's just play to the market that we already have.
Yep. Which was genius. Like, now I get marketing emails for drinks specialized to new movies.
Right, and then they're doing that shit where, like, essentially because they're Are they doing the sand people just driving in line? What are you doing, Toretto? Don't go rogue now.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man, they're in that fucking cave. I think they're coyotes, if you will, helping get refugees across the border. Why would you need to still drive this fast if you're in this cave? Couldn't you be a little bit safer?
Because it's not cool looking if you're not driving
Jesus.
fast.
Where'd that light come from? Is that Mike Epps?
Oh my God. I don't
No, it's probably not. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Zach. This is Cast and the Furious, episode 4. We will follow it up in somewhere between a week and 3 months with part 5.
You were a busy man over the holidays.
Dude, I fucking hate flaking. I hate it. There's nothing I hate more, but there are just some days I don't fucking have time.
I hear you.
Or by the end of the day, I'm just fucking beat that it'll be shit.
Yeah. We bring a very high quality product.
That's what I would say. I think Cast and the Furious could be a top 3 rated podcast
very easily.
Amongst Fast and the Furious specific podcast.
Well, I would say we could be the number one.
Wait, why are they saying you need to get out of the cave now? Like, are they not controlling those doors, or were those just perfectly timed for? If you didn't want people to go through that cave, wouldn't you just maybe not put those doors on it?
Just don't open the doors for them.
Like, listen, we have to open these doors for ventilation for 15 seconds once a day. No one can. It's a no man's land in there.
Well, so maybe the reason they were driving fast is because they only had so much time to shoot the gap.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make sense. And then she said you had to get out of there because it was about time for the doors to open and close.
Where would they get the information? Like,
probably
all of the
downloaded
research they'd have to be
server.
doing to get. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, he's going rogue, dude.
This is where it gets good.
Look at that shirt. That guy put on clothes and he was like, today in this movie, I need to look a bit like a cartel member. Give him a scar.
Shirt. I mean, I'd wear one.
Why does he have a Russian tattoo on his neck other than it looks sick?
Or the guy with the giant LA tattoo on his arm?
Wasn't he one of the twins in Breaking Bad?
Ooh. I don't think so.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I don't think so, though.
Guys that get axed in the parking lot?
Mm-hmm. Not believe so.
Do you kind of want to go back in time to when Vin Diesel's character Dom decided to get his ears pierced? And like hear him talk to himself at that age and be like, it's going to look fucking sweet.
You're going to get all the girls.
I just...
Oh. It's getting real.
He does remember her face. They were in love. This isn't good. He doesn't even remember her, dude. She meant nothing to him. He hotted that piece because he had to.
It was a heavy smolder.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing with that custom?
Has he been counting in his head the entire time for that cigarette lighter to pop out? I don't think.
Oh my god, dude! He knocked that 1911 right out of his hand. So you better get on that 45, boy.
So, do you think if a cigarette lighter popped out that it would create a spark
No,
large enough to
I
ignite?
do not believe that would work. I believe that is MythBusters could prove a lot. They could bust a lot of the old Fast and Furious myths. Did he just get shot and bullet bounce off his skull? What happened?
Yep.
The Rock, dude, The Rock eats rubber bullets in Fast and Furious 7, like no big deal. Like to the forehead, gets hit with one, nothing happens, and then he uses the gun and the guy does a backflip. Fucking hell. Just based on mass alone, The Rock would need to weigh 700 pounds for apparently as much force as that beanbag packs. Oh, we got an H1 though.
Fuck yeah. That's going to be great on gas mileage.
They're pretty sick. Oh, I'm trying to upgrade my Tundra to get a little bit better gas mileage. 50-gallon fuel tank.
Oh, I thought you were looking to get rid of the Tundra.
Never.
No, I don't blame you.
Nah, next truck will probably be a diesel though.
Really?
Yeah. Just because I like long haul driving, and if I'm gonna do that, why wouldn't I want an engine that'll do 500,000 miles plus get 14 miles to the gallon while I'm doing it?
How many miles to the gallon do you get on your Tundra?
Oh, about 9.
Oh, I guess you got a ton of shit on that thing.
It's really fucking heavy. It's lifted. It's got bigger tires. 9.
So what is the current gas tank size?
22.
Okay, so
Sucks. You basically just if it's like driving my old Jeep that didn't have a fuel gauge. And if you get in it, just fill it up.
Yeah.
Because it needs gas. Because it definitely would get 200 miles on a full tank. It's like a 10-gallon tank. The Jeep would.
Yeah.
And not 202. It'll just turn off. Dumb.
So he did get shot. It just
He
didn't.
definitely no, it went through his shoulder. I don't think it's in and out.
Oh, he's dripping.
Leaking. Soaking wet. H1's pretty inconspicuous.
Yeah, no one's gonna have any idea it's him.
They're a weird car.
I've never been in one.
Thank you, Zach Peters. I appreciate your involvement in Cast and Furious. And the rest of the episode you'll be able to listen to on the So podcast. You're welcome. Don't make it awkward.
Wow.
Yeah, take that. Anyone out there watching got any questions about stuff happening? I'm more than happy to try to swing it and answer them. Is he still? All right.
Didn't need that window anyways.
Oh man, so this is almost like their first walk into the candy shop.
Yep.
Like we can just take any car off of this impounded car lot using our elbows. I mean, if the keys were in it, they didn't lock it. So he smashed that window out for no fucking reason.
It looked a hell of a lot cooler than if you just opened the door.
It was a good cutscene. Oh, speaking of fucking The Rock, have you watched any of his show Ballers?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. It's great.
Okay.
It's really good.
I got very, very high watching Ballers the other night.
Okay.
And I watched like 7 episodes. I think I finished the series. I figured out what that show is.
It's Entourage, but with football.
Oh, yeah, I didn't watch Entourage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it's like if you only got to watch GTA cutscenes.
All right. It's very true.
It's like The Rock went from broke and eating opiates to owning a football team in 5 seasons.
Mhm.
5 years. Man, he is on that glow up, as the kids say. You know what I mean? Like, that's essentially the Fast and Furious game.
Yeah.
It's like you just go from being this dipshit broke who needs money to running the entire city of Los Angeles.
Yep.
But like the cast of characters is wheeled, like everything fits. Like Rob Corddry plus The Rock.
They were fucking great together.
They're great together. Dude, I hope Rob Corddry gets as much support, and like I hope he's good. Like he doesn't need to work anymore. I hope that Ballers is successful enough that Rob Corddry's super rich because he's funny.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably not true, since for whatever reason, being that much of a main character, his like role during the credits was not Dwayne Johnson, Rob Corddry. He was the very last one mentioned, and it was and Rob Corddry. So, which I don't know if is better than you just being like a middle list. Like, do you pick that one?
That's possible.
It does get a little bit more meh than
Yeah.
just being somewhere down the road,
Well, and like
because it's like and
Yep. Last but not least.
yeah. Oh man, one of the athletes we sponsor with Hate, Bubble. Bubble plays guitar for All That Remains.
Oh shit. Okay.
And so he was down in Miami with us hanging out, and I guess the first night he was there, he and one of the guys from Attila went to Guns N' Roses concert. And just said what a bummer it was.
Got tickets to Ramstein in Minneapolis
Oh man,
Stadium.
what the fuck is that crowd like?
Dude, I will tell you. But when I was looking at tickets, they had a special the upfront section of general admission is called the Führer Zone. So there's that.
Can you do that?
Fucking don't know.
Oh man, it's like Rammstein and
Oh fuck. Okay.
Orgy should play together.
All That Remains is playing in Oshkosh in July.
They're a fun show, dude. If
haven't seen 'em in
they go
years.
through your way and want to go, let me know. I'll get Bubble to hook it up.
It's like a 3-day festival. I'm already planning on going.
Oh,
to
nice.
with Limp Bizkit.
Oh,
And
that's right.
I
Yeah.
see.
So hey, when you go, let me definitely know. I'll put you in touch with Bubble.
Right on, man. That'd be cool.
Bubble's the fucking sweetest dude on earth.
Nice.
Yeah, he'd probably want to make muscles and probably hang out.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I know I'll be camping, but
All right.
fucking just
Oh, I'm sure he's probably into it.
wow. So it's like there's a campground like next to the venue
Yeah.
because there's a big fucking outdoor field, and I figured it made sense to just get drunk and sleep there instead of driving home.
I support camping in any chance I get. It's become quite a thing I like.
But do you like camping with like 10,000 other people?
No.
Yeah, see, that's the part I'm worried about because it's just a fucking big sectioned off camp area.
Yeah, I like being as alone as one could be camping.
Yeah.
I don't even like being at like a regular campsite that people are at.
Have you ever like had issues where you just park somewhere?
No, because usually, like, if you're in a national forest or a park or like fire service road or some shit like that, they're national parks. You can park wherever you want. You're allowed to do whatever you want. That's public land.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never ever had an issue. I use an app on my phone, iOverland, to kind of help with campsites, and they kind of list as like what type of site it is.
Yeah.
The biggest advantage to having like the Sprinter van, like the CrossFit guy, Sam Dancer, and his wife, Jen, were down in Miami. I ran into them, and they've just kind of gotten into a van. Is like you can park in a city.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, I can't set my fucking tent up off the top of my truck. It sticks out a bit like a sore dick. So,
have you ever seen those bandwagons? That's like a bigger Sprinter, but it has bunks and shit in it, so bands are steering it.
Those are cool.
Yeah. Might be worth checking out too if you're actually looking at a Sprinter.
I think at some point I'll look at a van. I mean, I'm not going to live in it, but I'll still always have a home base. But I like being able to take a long trip.
Yeah.
One thing that we're not getting, this feels like this thing has been moving along pretty fucking rapid. Progression of the story.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely it goes quick.
But
somehow feels like nothing's fucking happening.
But it also feels, oh, dude, Garrett, Sportsmobile vans are super dope. I'm already way ahead of you on that. Yeah, Sportsmobile vans are super, super rad.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But with Dom, right? I mean, what we're not getting, because this seems like a pretty high stress situation that everyone's involved in. Your fucking chick's dead, but he's still taking time to shave and definitely bick his whole head.
He's gotta look fresh.
Man gets his 8 hours. Say what you want.
You
8 hours and like took a little longer in the shower than probably needed, waiting for that phone call. I mean, I'm just saying his stress level has maintained.
He's doing pretty good.
Yeah, Sportsmobiles are dope, but there's another van company that did Sam and Jen's van called like Dan and Matt Van Company, the DMV, and they're doing them for like 40 grand.
Holy shit!
40 grand ready. You can go. Little kitchen, bed, storage, solar, fans. Super, super rad. So like having one of those,
That'd be cool.
it'd be cool to have one of those, like a four-wheel drive van, and then the next truck I buy maybe wouldn't be like the Tundra. I'd buy something a little bit easier to get around in, because I would just use the van if I want to go camp or on a road trip.
Yeah. Does the Tundra handle for shit, or just with all the stuff on there?
Oh, Tundra handles great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tundra.
Toyota that
Yeah.
didn't handle really well.
No, I love driving my truck. I absolutely love it. But just as a functional approach down the road.
That makes sense.
Dude, do you think this guy sent an email out to all these guys and he was like, all right, the Dom thing's happening now, or like a mass text, and he was like, get your fucking leather jackets, you sons of bitches.
Saturday.
Or is it like, we'll meet at the shop. I got leather jackets for everyone. Or do you think they have to provide their own?
No, I feel like, when you get your first factory job, you have to buy your own boots. Like, you got to provide your own leather jacket.
Okay.
Maybe when you get into management, they'll reimburse you, but first leather jacket's on you.
Yeah, like if you get a couple bullet holes through one,
you got to replace it.
Yeah. Oh no, we just met the boss.
He stands out because he's wearing gray.
Yeah.
With a
look at that fucking pocket square. What are you doing? That's his dad. Oh, he disrespected the fuck out of him. What you coming up like? Whose fingerprint are they tracing?
I don't know, but the match is confirmed.
It's a match. Whoa.
I really want to see like a fingerprint lookup because I bet it looks nothing like that.
Yeah. I do find it entertaining that for all these movies, like someone had to write some code to produce this fake looking fingerprint computer program.
Yep. Hey, can you make a picture that makes it look like fingerprint scanning?
Yeah, it's like, because all it is a thing they're putting on the screen and hitting play.
Yep.
Or they're doing it in post.
Oh yeah. Or like even the application that they are watching these cameras on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like someone it's not a real thing, so someone programmed it. Like, we'll just make this thing slide. I just always think about that side of industries. Like, hi, we're Matt and Matt. And do you need a screen in one of your shots to look like you have the Minority Report thing going? We'll program that for you. How long is the shot? 30 seconds? Are you looking at another planet? That's up to you. We'll make it great.
Oh, it's that guy's fingerprints.
Oh, no. They're not in the right place. Oh, no. Everyone just starts spraying.
Yep. Somehow only like 2 people got hit.
He said, get out of here. And Dom just puffed up like a blowfish. Look at him. He hasn't moved at all. Why would he not get shot?
He did just knock over like a dozen cops.
Also, cars don't stop bullets.
No, not at all.
Not even a little. The only part of the car that stops a bullet is the axle and the engine block.
Yep, and I'm pretty sure if an engine block got hit with a bullet, the car would stop working.
Typically they do. That's what the Barrett 50 cal was actually made to do.
Oh shit, okay.
You're not technically supposed to shoot people with those. They're meant to stop hard targets.
If it
However,
gets-
still the best way to stop a vehicle is liquefying the driver.
that's
Because that's what those fucking bullets do.
say, imagine what it could do to a human being. If
People they're so big and powerful that I'm fairly certain one passing close to you will fuck you up.
oh, fuck, man.
Like, the air moving that fast will rip and tear your arm.
That's not something I want to be involved in. And
No, even scarier is goddamn A-10 Warthog. Like those planes,
fuck yes.
dude. The bullets in the front of those things weigh 2 pounds. You know, getting hit with a 2-pound chunk of steel moving at that speed. Fuck you.
I don't think you're gonna survive. Like I don't think
Well,
there's
sure.
any way to survive that.
Dude, the thing is so gnarly that when it shoots, there's so much recoil from the gun that the plane slows down.
Holy fuck. Although, makes sense.
It does make sense a lot. I mean, I didn't say it slows down. Like, it's not like I could reduce the speed to half.
No,
I mean, if
but
it slows down a measurable amount, which could be nothing. Oh man, you know what movie we watched the other night? Midsummer.
what'd you think?
I think it's really unsettling.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was a pretty good depiction of what mushrooms or shit feels like on a moderate dose. That kind of just boiling in the peripheral all the time, like plants, everything kind of moving, the flowers just opening, and that was very, very. That's as good as I've seen it look accurately.
Yeah. Okay.
Overall, I thought the movie was very good. I liked the way it was shot. It was really unsettling.
I remember the first time I watched it, just like waiting for stuff to take a turn, like in a
Yeah.
horror movie where all of a
Oh
sudden
yeah,
it goes up and everyone starts dying. And it just like gradually got weirder and weirder and weirder, and then something fucked up would happen, and then it would just go back to gradually getting weirder.
yeah.
It just ends and like, wow.
Well, like what I don't understand is being in that scenario. I understand getting to there. I'm a person who could very easily have been talked into showing up at some village for a festival.
If someone was like, which one
Switzerland.
of your friends is gonna
Yeah,
go to
of course.
the festival, it's you.
Yeah. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm into this. I'll go watch this weird fucking summer solstice thing and get weird. And they're gonna do psychedelics. This also sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm into the 100% of weirdness in this scenario. However, when those two motherfuckers jump off the cliff,
Yeah.
spoiler alert, and then they get fucking smashed to bits with that hammer. At this point, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just leave.
Well, the girls did try to leave. The girl and the Asian guy and girl who were together from London tried to leave, and they got attacked or killed. However, as soon as that happened, I would be making it very, very clear that anyone who comes in arm's reach of me, I'm going to fight until I kill them.
Yeah.
I don't trust anyone in this room. You're all liars. Fuck everyone here.
Mhm.
You want to keep living this way? That's your thing. It ain't my business. But anyone who gets close enough to me to get killed, I'm going to try to murder. And I'm not saying that I make it out, but I'm taking a few pieces of shit with me.
Yeah. Going down without a fight.
There's a bunch of elementary school kids. I'm gonna make it hurt. I'll just start murdering young ones. That'll teach them. Then they know I'm unpredictable.
The like inbred savant that they had too, that was like that just didn't need to happen.
Yeah, there was some odd turns, but
Yeah.
at least they addressed the inbreeding bit.
Yeah.
So overall, did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
I want to watch it again, but I don't know. It's what was it like 2.5 hours?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's just to the earlier conversation. Like, this
So-
is fucking time, man.
Slight side note of how fucking incredible Kelly Starrett is. Every year they throw this Halloween party at their house, and it's themed, and it's like a block party. So it's like all these white bread families in Marin County, California. Just the safest Mayberry fucking place of everyone there is just doing great. Like, So this block party of all these, 30 to 40 something year olds with their kids, and it's themed every year. And this year, Kelly and them themed it Midsummer and put up like a maypole and like all wore kind of cultish. They wore the white stuff with the flowers in their hair. So like, it was like that was the theme of the party,
Holy fuck.
which is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an amazing, amazing plan. I think where I've been fucking this up is trying to use another microphone. That's where I fuck the sound up every time we do this.
You're not using your Yeti right now, are you?
No, I'm just using the from the headphones,
That's what I thought.
which I'm assuming sounds
fine.
okay.
Oh yeah, you sound fine. Except you just rubbed the microphone into your beard, and it sounded like one of us was going into a bag of potato chips.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's not ideal. All right, so we're starting the third act. We've got a mission, and now we have rising action again.
Yep.
Man, those old square body Suburbans are so fucking cool. I'd build one of them shits out as an overland rig.
That'd be cool as fuck.
Especially one of those that's all like tube chassised out.
I do like how they took out all the back windows and just put rubber netting in it.
Yeah. Goes faster through the desert.
That's a good point. Keep your prisoners cool.
Yeah, you don't want them overheating back there. They get to stinking on you. Oh, man. Is that Edward James Olmos?
Is it?
Fucking Young Guns is here?
Holy shit.
Oh, my God. This movie just keeps giving. Oh, sorry. That's Marco Rodriguez.
Oh, okay. I don't know exactly what Edward James almost looks like.
I think he was one of the bad guys in Goonies. Take that. It's a real weird brain I got going up here, Matt.
Dude. Keeps me on my toes. Oh, yeah, I guess he totally looks like him.
He does a bit, right? They got just that chewed up face. Look like
Yeah.
he got hit with a big mouthful of rock salt or set on fire and put out with wet chains and baseball bats.
Jesus Christ.
Not a good look.
What am I looking to see? He's in what movie? Oh, Goonies.
I thought Edward James almost was in Goonies.
He's not. Way off.
Who are the three bad guys? Because you got the Fratellis. One of them still does movies. He's a little round-headed fuck.
Anna. Anne Ramsey is Mama Fratelli.
Okay.
Why is it so fucking difficult to find shit? She's
Got that
the
Mossberg, son.
Yeah,
You're a little too close to him to run that shotgun that way. Now, if something pops off here and Dom fucking racks that shotgun, I will be, God damn it. So he's not had a bullet in it the whole time. Jesus Christ.
I don't know if a lot of people understand that when you
That's how guns work?
That's the point in which there's actually a bullet in there.
Why would you have it on that guy at that range, not ready to roll?
Because you don't want to have to use it.
He understands it's a gun. He's a gangster that kills people. Look at these guys. Bring in the 2010 cartel members. They're in do-rags and they all like a belt and a tucked-in shirt.
Well, you know that they cast for that, and it was probably the exact conversation that they had. Like they just had them dress up and stand in a room, and they're like, "Yeah, you're good."
Oh yeah, that's fucking Subaru.
Oh come on!
He doesn't know how fast Paul Walker can drive. He has no clue.
Nope.
This is essentially going to be the border scene from Sicario. Oh man, here we go.
Finally getting good.
Now,
Better than
that's a super good looking car.
Yeah. Oh, cockfighting. That's how you know you're in Mexico.
Are they going to run through it? Oh no.
Oh.
Dude, just look how hot it looks.
How would you like to be the director's assistant who has to spritz everyone down so that they look real sweaty?
Oh man. The other thing they don't bring up about all these really, really nice custom old cars is that no matter what you do to it, they still start about fucking 7 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
So like that dude walks up there all fucking tough and it's just like click, 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 click. And he's like, fucking solenoid. Like he's gonna be furious.
Is it, and
Oh, that's part of it. Makes sense.
hell yeah, it is.
I get it. I get it now.
Ooh.
Jesus. Careful, Suburban. Guys are full sending it and just hooning around. That carbon fiber car would be really bad against bullets.
Oh, it doesn't seem to be doing well. Although miraculously still driving just as fast as when it was in one piece.
I mean, like from side to side, front to back, there really isn't any material in a vehicle that's possible to stop a bullet. You're talking about this 16th inch piece of tin followed by plastic and another one.
It's stopping a semi-automatic.
Well, I mean, that's not how guns work. They're not based on power on semi-automatic or not.
Quantity of bullets.
Yeah, okay.
Just a poor description.
Yeah, I got you. You lost your words for it.
Yeah. I'm just so enamored with this movie right now.
A lot going on. Why?
Cartel is sweating.
This is his move. He's just fucking bashing windows out with his elbow left and right.
Have you ever shot a shotgun one-handed?
Yo, yeah.
How did that end for you?
It's not the worst.
I mean,
Yeah, that's okay. I wouldn't.
Probably as strong, if not stronger, than Vin Diesel.
Yeah. I can do it.
What I'm saying is, like, if you were driving a car, shooting a shotgun one-handed, something bad.
No one is shooting out of a car and hitting a fucking thing.
Fuck no. Oh. Appears you could just drive through the
What is it, fake door? They're gonna get some real fake doors. What are you, the tunnel man? Where'd this Armada? How did they get so far behind?
I don't know. It didn't even show. Well, a car flipped. Maybe they had to wait for the wreck to clear.
Okay, it got dusty.
Vin Diesel had one of those.
I love just the perfect lighting on their faces. It'd be so dark in this tunnel.
Except for their eyes.
Yeah, but he's basically wearing a superhero eye mask.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if not, to see inside that car, you would have so much interior lighting that you wouldn't be able to see out. Hi.
Oh, they lit the tunnel now. That's nice of them.
God, they're incredible drivers. No chance.
No, there's no fucking way. Like,
no chance.
Vehicle.
Any normal, like going to the range and shooting a pistol accurately at targets at like 30 feet with a pistol
fucking hard.
It is hard. Much less a moving target not lined up with your eyes, like just fucking loosey-goosey with your hand off to the side. No fucking way.
Right. Yeah. No.
And the other thing, movies, we've gone over this a lot. You know how goddamn loud guns are?
In a fucking
They're annoyingly loud. None of these people ever get to talk to anyone ever again.
Do you watch Doomsday Preppers at all?
No, I got rid of regular TV years ago.
Okay. Season 2 is on Netflix right now.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it's one of the last episodes of season 2. But a guy, they're like, he has a prepper buddy. And
is it legit? Like, you think these people really do this, or at this point, are they?
I think it's a little A, little B.
Okay.
Like, okay, so this guy shoots, I believe it was a 50 cal rifle inside of like this in like a deer stand.
Oh,
and the other guy starts puking.
Yeah.
And they're worried that he's going deaf.
Yeah, they should.
He had hearing protection on.
Dude, 50 calibers, like a Barrett or a big fucking, like, they put off such a concussion that you want to get away from it. Like you feel like it's a type of an animal that you can't predict. Get him out of here, guy.
Pretty good description though. Like,
Oh yeah, you're like, whoa,
gonna step back.
I'm nervous. Come on, Vin. What are we gonna do, dude? Why are you reaching for him?
Fuck. Oh Jesus.
He's smashing windows out with hitting the guy with.
Ooh.
Oh my god,
Oh.
dude! You know how gnarly that move is to kick a door open, have it get torn off. Like, I'm not sure there's an amount of times you could orchestrate to practice for that to go right,
And then
much
he
less
goes
just
from
on
one
the
car
fly.
to the other.
No problem. Oh, this ain't good, Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you think at some point they were like, "Fuck, we could have just let him go here, and then we wouldn't have to really kill him."
Oh. Here's another move that I don't see going very well. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it peeled out to get on its back wheels in the desert. Wow. I support that completely.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck, we don't get any of that in the next couple. This one's a bit. He called him a pussy. Man, if they back that car up, his lower parts are exploded.
Yeah, he's in two pieces right now.
You're okay. Your button up saved you. Your wardrobe from Buckle. Tell me that motherfucker doesn't look like he dresses like he's got his clothes from Buckle.
Do buckles even still exist?
No way.
I don't think so.
Well, they shouldn't. Lucky Brand jeans, like he's got that cool thing on his jeans that says "Lucky You" on the inside of the fly. No one has ever shown that to a female after they put those jeans on.
Fuck no.
Ask him. Dom won't run again.
No, he's done running.
Oh man, but okay, so the next one is when is it the next one that Letty comes back, or is it
I thought it was like 7.
maybe. Things really turn better with 5 when The Rock shows up.
I'm excited.
Pretty cool.
They couldn't even get him a jail uniform that fits.
Nah, they wanted to take the piss out of him when he came to court. They're like, "What's up, tough guy?" Everyone's on their fuck pins and needles.
So is this how they got him? Kind of wrote him out of the next couple movies is by putting him in jail.
Dom's not out of any of them until Hobbs and Shaw.
So he's in every one of them?
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's in every single one other than Tokyo Drift, and he just has that weird cameo at the end.
Yeah, which didn't need to happen.
So he's up for no life in jail, no parole.
Yet he's out in time to be in the next movie.
Something goes awry.
That makes sense.
I think he breaks out of jail. Like he doesn't definitely find a legal loophole.
That would make sense.
And that's why The Rock's hunting him. Toretto.
Oh.
Oh shit, dude. They got he's driving that. Think about it, dude. They just got passed down. That cool NSX.
I mean, they buffed it out.
Those are fucking cool cars. These two are just yelling at each other. I'm very fascinated. I'm locked in right now. He doesn't even have to look. He knows the engine noise. That's his friends.
Why? Oh, because that's how you. Like, why the fuck are you zigzagging in front of the?
And then the guys on that bus didn't call for any backup of any way of like something's fishy. Oh, dude, look how bad this looks.
This looks fucking terrible.
They spent their budget before the credits.
Yeah. I don't know
How
what's this movie.
did it do? It had to have killed.
Oh, I'm sure it made a fuckload of money.
This is the song "You Slip, She Grip." It's by Pitbull, or Mr. Worldwide, as he likes to be referred to in the biz.
Budget was 85 million. Box office was 363.
Oh, dude.
I feel like some of them made way more though.
Of course, some of them made more. But if I gave you fucking $82 and you turned that to $300,
Oh, I'd be really
I'm
happy.
into that party.
Yeah,
It's really weird to think that that's really what movies are. Is that's what people do is invest in a film to try to make like that's crazy if I think about it simply as like a commodity they're selling instead of art, like a movie trying to be entertaining.
So as I'm looking at this, part 10, Fast 10 comes out in 2 parts.
Oh my god. It's like Kill Bill.
Yes.
Essentially the same.
Yep. And then they've already talked about an untitled female-led film in the universe.
Oh no, they're gonna blow it.
Mm-hmm.
When has that ever gone well?
Depending on who you ask.
Ghostbusters.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure to someone, Ghostbusters was a great success.
You know my goddamn problem with it, right? It's like we've had all female cast comedies that have been really funny. Like Something About Mary. Well, not Something About Mary. What's the oh, son of a bitch. It's Christina Applegate, Cameron Diaz, Selma Blair. Sweetest Thing? Yeah. Thank you, Bonnie.
Oh.
like that's a fucking all-female cast comedy that's funny as fuck.
Did you see Bridesmaids?
Also,
Exactly.
funny as shit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Erica G.
No, fucking late to the party.
For sure. I just don't understand what the Ghostbusters thing at this point is so fucking legendary that it's made bigger than the actual films are.
Well, they're making another one without back to the original, what was left of the original cast. So it's like
God damn it, Bill Murray.
The female-led one probably did so poorly that they're like, well, we need to do another one to
let it go, dude.
Man,
Dan Aykroyd's batshit insane. Bill Murray is a complete legend at this point. Like, why would you even risk it? You're fucking Mick Jagger, dude. Just go out being the coolest dude ever.
Did you see The Dead Don't Die?
No.
Bill Murray and Adam Driver.
Mm.
And chick whose name I can't think of, but it's like a movie that totally understands that it is a fucking ridiculous zombie movie, and it really lays into itself.
I party with that.
Yeah, like Adam Driver takes out his keys, and there's a giant Millennium Falcon keychain on it, and they make a comment about him because he's Kylo.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, so it's shit like that.
Yeah, I dig a bit of the break of the fourth wall and whatever weird universe because I'm also curious about even with zombie films in that genre, not many refer to zombies as zombies.
No.
Right? So it's always a weird, different name. And which has to lead me to believe that whatever universe all of these take place in is a universe that doesn't have zombie films. Because if they did, you'd be like, oh, the dead are walking? Those are called fucking zombies. We also know how to kill those already.
So watch The Dead Don't Die, because this is
okay.
Because they're like, holy shit, it's a zombie, and they're like, well, to kill a zombie, you have to, shoot it in the head. So there's many references, and that's part of the reason I liked it.
All right, I'll give that a go.
Yeah, even at the end, they're like, well, we fucked this up, now we're gonna die.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Wow. You'll forget.
That's true.
Forget.
All right, Maddie.
Shut her down.
I'm gonna try to make it to the gym tomorrow and bench press. But when I bench press, I'm gonna use a slingshot. It's one of my favorite products. I don't know if you've ever heard of Mark Bell Slingshot, but they're stupendous. I've used it for lifting for a long time. It helped build my biggest bench ever. And I'm going to go tomorrow and bench much less than that, but for more reps, because that's how training goes these days. Check out Mark Bell Slingshot. You can pick up belts or wrist straps or any other number of really, really cool things that Mark Bell has put out into the market. I use his knee sleeves as well because one of my knees is robotic and it's better to have some compression and some heat on it. So I put on Mark Bell's knee sleeves and I'm almost capable of being a normal working person. So if you head over to Mark Bell Slingshot, use code UMSO and save 15%. Not a lot of codes out there. I think it's just basically me and Charity Witt. I'm trying to whip her. But I'm also not an attractive blonde, so got to do the best I can here with jokes. So head over to Mark Bell Slingshot, use code UMSO, and save 15%. Other than that, check out Barbell Apparel, Power Dot, Hybrid Performance. Use code UMSO at any of those places and save yourself money. Same thing as the hate brand goods, like that comfortable hoodie you're wearing.
I literally feel like I'm wearing a blanket.
Hey, yo, blanket clothes is what we call it.
Fucking biggest hood ever.
Wow.
Probably shouldn't do that on the internet.
Nope, that took a weird turn, my friend.
No, like when I got it, I was like, fucking massive hood.
Yeah. All right. Spread hate. Always party. Matt, where can they find all your cool shit? Because you do like 24 podcasts.
Yeah, I do 2 horror podcasts, Podcast of Terror and Monster Madness. Those are everywhere podcasts are streamed or sold.
Nice.
Yeah, I do this. I was gonna like do a thing for our own podcast that I just did.
Hell yeah.
That sums up my day. It was fucking not good, but that's really it. You can view pictures of my dogs in my record collection on Instagram. Matt the
Excellent. Excellent. And you guys are going to be playing a show soon.
As of recording this, yeah, we have a show next Friday, Valentine's Day.
Hell yeah. John the Lifeguard.
If you're in Milwaukee,
where are you guys playing? You got to plug your life here, bud.
Oh, I appreciate it. Club Garibaldi's in Bayview, suburb of Milwaukee. We're recording the end of March. We're doing our second EP.
You ever play any shows down this way?
I could. Like I have. I haven't, and I don't know anybody. But
all right.
My buddy in Kansas loves St. Louis, and he's got hookups. He's in a band called Migrator.
Oh, nice. I've got a buddy, Tim, who's in a band here, and I don't remember the name of his band.
Oh.
So that doesn't help you at all. I'm sorry.
No. Someone added me to some Facebook group where it's just like guys trying to get other bands shows wherever.
Oh, so nice.
I'm sure there's, if I try hard, we just need to finish writing.
Yeah. Maybe you guys could open for the Blues.
The hockey team?
Yeah. They got a Stanley Cup. They're pretty cool.
Someone did ask my buddy who wrestles for ACW is like his walkout music is Danger Track.
Danger Track.
Danger Track. Is it Danger Track? Danger on the Track? It's the Europe song.
Oh, okay.
Like, hey, will you guys play it? And I'm like, 3 people will like this. And it's 2 people in my band and you. No one else is going to enjoy this. So maybe we just kind of backseat that idea.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just put a pin in that one for a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, awesome, man. We're trying to figure out how to do a live version of one of these of Cast and the Furious. So anyone listening, send us some DMs and let us know what you think. But we might do one in the big city of Indianapolis.
Indianapolis,
as they call it. And then they're going to let me start for the Indianapolis Colts.
Yep.
At quarterback.
They're going to open the stadium just for you to start a football game.
I'm not going to get in there a lot of plays, but I'll give it my best.
All you got to do is just hike the ball and throw it. And
just dunk it. Yeah.
Not that hard.
No, I get all the touchdowns. Maybe a standing triple. I'll win sports ball.
Win at once.
Yeah, but anyway, come to Indianapolis and come watch a Cast and the Furious live.
Yeah, we'll get that shit sorted out and
we can criticize it
together while drinking and eating hamburgers.
Hopefully. Yes. But we will post about it. Thank you guys for listening. Spread hate.